But Snacks has made it to that choke point, dropping down, he gets it, but the other two find him. And for all you viewers out there, if it makes you feel any better, even pro teams struggle to stop a B-rush on Cash.
Yeah, we all know that feeling, that sinking feeling when you see everyone jumping past. Especially bad if you have the AWP and you miss the shot on the first guy jumping. You're like, oh.
You always feel like you can make that run back to the bomb site, don't you? You always think it's closer than it actually is.
Definitely a little bit scary. Couple of Glock shots was all it took. Now we do have armor, except for Fallen and Taco. Deagle's in play, and some smokes to try to put a bit of pressure. Snacks wants to lead the charge with a UMP. Almost the peak there for Cold Sierra. Could have worked out. Bit of a famous position with the Deagle there for Taco. Just nothing but headshots if you can make it work.
He's hit some stunners today. VP's got to be careful, and yeah, they heard two Deagles ringing out, and they don't want to mess with that whatsoever. They're going to reconvene to the other side of the map.
Where Fur is.
Yes.
Gotta be careful.
Where Fur is, and he's got a CZ. Bialy is going to take an angle. I think Bolts might have spotted that, but realized he was holding it, waiting for that peek. It's up to Fallen now. There's the jump. He gets the info, but I don't think he liked the result.
No, definitely not feeling very welcome in the middle. Long range for Bolts trying to control that highway. Feels like Virtus Pro want to reconvene on the B-bomb site, where now there is a bit of a push-up from Taco. He's close with the Deagle, so not an easy spot to play. This is one of those one-and-done kind of situations. If you don't get the immediate headshots, then you're not going to be alive for very long. Neo sneaking close. Asher looking to blow up the vents. That's going to distract a little bit. Flashbang right in his eyes, and Taco's gone. And Fallen next in line. Good opening for Neo.
I don't think VP designed that to be that perfect, but the vents breaking caused Taco to transfer his gaze right into a flashbang. That's doesn't make you too happy. Nades out. I think Bolts and Fur just save these weapons. Fur's already in T-spawn, hoping maybe someone just falls back into him. But Bolts definitely, that Deagle can do some damage in the next round.
Every little bit matters. Fur looked like he was almost going to get killed immediately. Eventually, Snacks will get the job done, so just Bolts left to try and save it. I feel like, and maybe it's just because there's so much on the line here, but you can almost feel that both teams are starting to slow it down a bit. And I feel like this always happens. Then the last run of this half is probably going to be completely electrifying.
Just mental.
Yeah, but I feel like it happens because nobody wants to make a mistake, right? No one wants to be the first guy to give up a kill in a round.
Yeah, and you definitely don't, especially in the anti-ecos, the anti-force buys against the pistols. That's when it gets very scary. Considering as well, the way that second half started, VP just doesn't want to get into that economic struggle, even though, you know, it's easier to do on the T side. Just don't even want to mess with it. Get wrecked.
See how this unfolds. Really, really good timing. Avoiding any kind of Deagle madness out of the SK team. Out the armor and the pistols, just that one Deagle on Bolts. Let's see how this unfolds.
And one flashbang on Taco. It's for an A main peek. Here it comes. How effective is it? Taz not blind at all. There's Pasha chiming in with the AK. Good idea, and VP is ready for it.
So avoiding the damage early on here, that's obviously going to be great for VP. A grenade right in Bolt's face and somehow still gets a headshot. Wants a bit more. Can't get it against Bialy. The scoreline tied up, 9-9. Now it's down to business. This is the really big test for SK Gaming. Can they make this defense work on the CT side? They've got the rifles. They're not going to have a great amount of them, but it could be enough.
I'm interested to see the aggression. What would they bring out in this opening round? How do they want to set the tone on their own defensive side? Great job by VP. Actually, none of them really blinded by that flashbang, so sitting in some pretty good positions. So the AWP on Fallen, it's glass cannon, and it's going to be in mid.
They're going to go for the boost. It looks like they will. See, this is what I said. This is very risky to do. If anyone shoots with that smoke, they could get the kill very quickly, but it looks like no one will. Oh, Bolts is going to go down. There was a second line of fire, and that's a big giveaway, but no one's checking it. First, still alive up here. That's the bomb drop. Taz goes down. Fur with a big double. Finally gets taken out. Bialy with a kill. Pasha taking down Fallen. And Cold Sierra and Taco, they have an M4 and a UMP. This is not A great set of weapons to go for the retake with. Can they do it?
They've got utility. They've got nades to work with, Molotov, smoke, and 3 flashbangs. Now they've got the both rifles, the UMP's traded out, and they're setting up. Oh, that flashbang bounces off. Bialy in the site, and Pasha in A main.
Smoke and the Molotov could be absolutely pivotal, but Bialy getting one more headshot in. Coldzera last alone. In a 1 versus 2, he goes for the spray, but Pasha will take him down. Great triple in the round here for Pasha, who's had a rough game on this map. That's Virtus.pro taking the lead again after a very, very long time. They're back to 10.
Listen, and as well, VP has won both pistol rounds, obviously, and strong starts to both halves. 5-0 in the first half. It's 4-0 at the moment in the second half for them. And the money is building up. Fur was almost the nemesis in that boost. The flashbang came out just as Taz was looking up there, and Fallen gets caught out in the open. That was deadly stuff. And now a scout in Fallen's hands. Deagle's still on board. But really, VP has done a great job on their terror side of not taking damage in these rounds. And Taco's got to fall back, but Snacks isn't going to let that happen. The MAC-10 rings true. Coldzera on the ground. Taz turns the corner. He falls as well. They need to trade this. It's buying time. Bolts is here with the Deagle, but he gets dropped immediately.
It's that moment of hesitation when you see that it's Coldzera on the other side of the wall that makes you wonder what a headshot from Fallen. Catching Neo looking the wrong way. Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't let him have the 1 versus 1. He's going to get shut down from Bialy. So incredibly frightening.
I thought that was going to be a headshot on Pasha. I thought that was going to be a one-on-one.
I thought it was going to be one on Bialy before that. These Brazilian players, they're just off the chart right now. You can sense that any mistake that you make, I mean, even this from Coldzera, if just one more person dies here, if he's got another chance, then who knows? Double up back in the hands of SK Gaming. Let's see what they can bring us. 11-9 the scoreline. We are nearing the end of this second half here on the 4th map, and SK probably do not want to play a 5th.
One off is at the B bomb site in Coldzera's hands. The other AWP, we know how strong this setup can be on the CT side of Cash. It's in mid, it's in Fallen's hands. And who else but Fur to play up close? And ooh, that's, yeah, you deserve that one. The jump back is not necessary. Molotov to force Cold away. Snacks is gonna go right through it. He just doesn't care, does he? Headshot right onto Coldzera. Taco feeling lonely in the bomb site, and Snacks is gonna continue forward, but no, actually first stops him. Great recovery. It's traded out by Bialy into a 3-on-3. Plenty of time to slow things down if you're Virtus.pro. And Bialy the headshot, he recovers in time. Now it's Fallen's turn. He's got to hold this truck.
It's a good chance there. Taking down Bialy. Still got 45 seconds, and now, weirdly, Taco's running in the back. Did Neo hear it? I think maybe he did, and maybe that's the reason Taz is running in here, because they certainly know where Fallen is. What a ton of events. Neo turning around at the wrong time, but he gets a second chance at life somehow. This is a mad round. 30 seconds now, and Fallen up on the high ground, trying to get into the site, has not been spotted yet. The bomb only just planted. Fallen wants to go for the peak, and now he's definitely been seen. Grenade gonna chase him back. And Taco seen on the other side. It's going to come down to the duels here. Neo crouching in against Taco, sees the gun barrel. He wants to go back for more. Fallen coming in from the other angle. The timing is unreal, and Taco going to get the one shot. Now it's all on Taz. 1 versus 2. He has to stay alive and get this. A lot of damage put out already. He misses the spray, and Fallen will take him down with a USB. SK win a critical round. Double up investment. And they barely make it out here. No kit being picked up. The defuse happening for a very long time. And it's going to be the last possible second as well. Oh my god.
That was not a guarantee, was it? We talked about Neo and how he's so good with his timings and how fortunate he gets sometimes when he's peaking, but that round was all unfortunate timings. He turns away just at the wrong moment in mid to allow Taco to get the flank, gets in towards Vents, and then it's just barely missing a couple more. But VP have a chance to do exactly to SK what was done to them in the first half, and that is you have the economy still on a knife edge of the CT side, and the double up setup is it's so expensive. And you could see SK buying into it, salvaging at least one of the AWPs, but still they can punish this.
That's so aggressive. Smoking up main, pushing in behind. It's very common for people to check this, but you do have the high ground advantage looking over the smoke there, and you could see it. Pasha so ready for it. What a read. as Cold Zero also went down to Fur. 5 versus 3, and this is an absolute catastrophe for SK Gaming. If they lose this round, the economic impact is going to be massive.
At this point, it almost feels like, I don't know how SK would want to do it, but you almost want to get the AWPs at each of the bomb sites. Just give yourself a chance. At least Gamble Stack. The trouble is there's just so much time left in the round. Holland's going to get neutralized. He goes for the jump over. Has he spotted anything just yet? I think he kind of will, but he doesn't reveal his position. Bolts with the UMP has a lot of work to do at this A bomb site, especially if